Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by Wyatt Block of the Northern State football team. Wyatt, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
As we do each week, let's start with you telling us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm from Mankato, Minnesota. I'm a senior here at Northern State, majoring in accounting and business finance.
All right, originally from Mankato, Minnesota, why did you choose Northern State University?
I think a lot of it had to do with the facilities here. In my freshman year, we got a brand new stadium and a brand new locker room, and also the coaches that brought me on here, Coach Frichty and Coach Schlichty, and then the community. There's so much support for this football team here, not just as athletes, but as people as well.
Great community support out there in Aberdeen. And they got something to cheer for as the Wolves are garnering some national attention. As 2 weeks ago, you knocked off then undefeated number 10 UMD and now improved to 5-2 on the season. You're earning votes in the AFCA Top 25 poll. You're middle of a 3-game home stretch. What's the mood out there in the locker room in Aberdeen?
It's awesome. I think we got a lot of confidence that we've built up over the past couple weeks here, and I think we're just really celebrating a lot of the wins and the big plays that a bunch of guys have made across the board. Whether that's my roommate Blake Clay, who got a touchdown, he's a safety, but on a punt block and then scored, or running backs like Kamani Quaid and Mason Stubbe scoring touchdowns. Kamani Quaid scoring his first touchdown in his college career. So it's awesome to just celebrate a bunch of guys and not just a select few guys. You know, it's a team effort. It's a team win every single week, and that's awesome to see.
We mentioned you're 5-2, but you're 4-2 in the NSIC and 2-1 in the NSIC North Division. Ton on the line the next couple of weeks as you host MSU Moorhead this Saturday. Then you travel down to Augustana, the leader right now. What is Coach Schmidt's mantra to keep you focused on the upcoming game and not looking too far back or too far ahead?
Yeah, we're just focused on one thing at a time, one day at a time, just trying to get 1% better each and every day, whether that's in the weight room or in the film room, on the practice field, hydration, recovery, getting good sleep. We're just focused on the very next thing on our schedule and not looking too far down the line.
We talked a little bit before the interview started, but some mental health things you guys do. Can you tell us a little bit how you're preparing mentally for this as well?
Yeah, so Chris Goodman is our sports psychologist here, and he actually works for the Rays. Every Wednesday morning, we go through different things, whether it's positive self-talk or breathing, different mental tricks so we can play at the highest level. And it's been really beneficial for us here.
Yeah, some great advances in the mental health area, and that positive talk really sticks out. There's lots of things about how positive talk can help influence the outcome of athletics. You had a monster game against UMD. You rushed for 156 yards and another 81 receiving. You already have more rushing yards this season than the entire season last year, including eclipsing 100 yards in each of the last 4 games. How would you describe your style of running?
Um, I think I'm a little bit more patient than most, but some have kind of compared me to Cam Scadaboo as of the past couple games here. But I think my style is just a reflection of the offensive line and the coaches, just giving me great opportunities to get explosive plays, get first downs, and everything. So really, just try to finish runs, finish going forward, and then make a move if I can.
You mentioned a little bit, but tell us more about that offensive line.
Yeah, all five of them. I mean, they have really matured over the past 2 years here. A lot of them have been starters in the past, and just locking in each week, not letting anything kind of disrupt their flow. Whether it was like against Bemidji, like that was a tough loss, and not underestimating any opponent we face. Because we can see how things can change week to week. Like we lose to 0-5 Bemidji, but then beat 6-0 Duluth. So I think our preparation and the resiliency of those guys really just has been put on display for us this season.
You had a medical red shirt a couple of seasons ago. What did you learn from having to watch from the sidelines for a season?
Yeah, that was tough. Really just slowing the game down, and understanding who we're blocking, why we're blocking, who we're reading, and then just again running through a hole as fast as I can. So I think it was a good step back for me just to learn the game, and then jump right back in and go full throttle down, you know.
You are a semifinalist for the William Campbell Trophy. Tell us about this award and what it means to you to be nominated for this and be one of 15 semifinalists in NCAA Division II.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great honor to have. And I got to thank my parents for that. I got to thank Coach Schmidt for that, for really like laying down the steps that you need to take to be able to, one, perform at a high level on the field, but also in the classroom, with skills like time management and kind of just sacrificing things that don't matter for like your grades and for football and all that. So like it means a lot. You know, not a lot of guys get that opportunity. And I'm really thankful and have a lot of gratitude for my parents and for Coach Schmidt.
Come game day, any special routines or superstitions you have as you prepare?
Yeah, so starting UMD week, Coach Schmidt's not going to like this, but we normally eat at the Den, which is our cafeteria here, and it's like noodles and some sort of meat or whatever. But I had my parents bring me a whole rotisserie chicken, so I ate that, and I also had a tropical smoothie, like a green smoothie something. So played good that game, and then I had it again for SMSU. So every home game, I think I'm going to eat a whole chicken and a smoothie.
All right, another chicken coming up for you this Saturday before you host the Dragons. Final question for you today. What's been the best piece of advice you've been given during your athletic career?
Really just distract all the noise. A lot of people are going to want you to do things that aren't going to contribute to your success. Um, just try not to do the little things that are going to take away from the ultimate goal. Each and every day, there's opportunities that you can slack or not go to the training room, or, I mean, say you want to stay up and watch TV or whatever. Like, just do the things that you need to do to perform at a high level, really.
Yeah, stay focused, get that 1% better every day. Some great advice right there. But that's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, gpac. Wyatt, thanks, and best of luck to you and the Wolves the rest of the season.
Thank you.